Hey guys, we're building a clay pot eater today for the greenhouse. All right, stay tuned. All right guys, welcome back. So today we're gonna take those clay pots, stack them up, and make a clay pot eater. All right, so pretty simple proposition. It's going to be a short video, but the big thing here is that we have teens weather coming overnight in the next 4 or 5 days. So what I want to do is put this to the test right now and see if it's going to prevent the greenhouse from freezing up. All right, guys, the biggest issue with this whole assembly here are these. All right, so this is a 48 ounce Crisco all vegetable shortening, and I had to put wicks in it. All right, so as you can see, the wicks right here. So take a look at what I did. All right, so the wicks that I bought from Amazon below are in the description. You'll see the link. These wicks, you know, are too fine to deal with this. All right, there's another guy that made those, and he says to take 3 wicks and twist them together, which is what you're seeing me doing here. All right, so to insert these things, it's really simple. I took a piece of irrigation tubing that I had. All right, poked the first hole and took the plug of shortening out, and with a golf shaft, you know, cut out that I did when I reshafted my clubs, I was able to take the assembly, put it in, and just shove it down. And with the little piece of rebar that you see again, I just pushed the plug of shortening back in over the wick. All right, and that's how easy it is. You know, it's not really difficult. All right, but that is the most complex part of this build. Let's start stacking, and you'll see what I'm doing here. All right, guys. So first things first, I'm going to use these 3 pots today and this clay pot, clay under pan, right? So all of this didn't cost too much. I mean, a couple of bucks, $3 for this, 4 for this, 5 for this, and this one was like $8, right? So not super expensive. You know, I didn't have those. We don't really use clay pots in our gardening. We tend to prefer plastic because of the thawing and freezing cycles that we get. You know, it usually destroys these things. All right. The other important thing to this assembly are these little spacer here, which, you know, are normally put under pots, right? You know, to give them some clearance so that the water can go out. So what I'm going to use these for today is as a spacer in the bottom of the pan here, right? So the reason this is important is that obviously to get a good burn, I need air to get in, right? So that's why these are here. So we're just gonna take the candle, put it in, and then this goes over, right? All right, this one will go over, and this one over this one. All right, that's what it's going to be. And yeah, it's not super difficult. The reason I want to do it now is that I want to measure how long the candle lasts, and the weather, the temperature in the greenhouse. As you know, I have a little Govee up there that will allow me to monitor the temperature here, and I'll compare it with what's outside, and that way we have a good idea. All right, and I'll obviously get the results back to you in a future video here. All right, so that's it. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to light up the the candle and let it burn and see what happens. All right. The cool thing is that when all the holes are aligned, I can see the flame really well and know it's lit, right? Very cool. So let it, we'll let it heat up a little bit, and we'll come back to take a temperature reading on the actual clay pot itself when it's nice and warm. All right. All right. So this is an hour after I started it. So the bottom, as you can see, 57, 58. The higher we go up, 70. So 80 in the middle of the second pot, 83. The top one's at 80. So that is what it is. Now if I go to the cinder block down there, as you can clearly see, 44 degree. All right, so it's working. We will see if it's enough. All right, guys, so this is, it's been working for an hour. You see the results. So it's, and when you put your hands around it, it's not hot enough to burn you, but it's obviously, like I said, it's 83 degrees, something like that. So we'll let it go and see if it makes a difference. All right, and we'll report back to you. All right. If you like this, give me a like, and I'll see you next week. All right. Thank you. Bye.